Hey there, Amy Blackthorn from amyblackthorn.com. Still talking about self-defense and protection from Blackthorn's protection magic. I want to make sure that you are as safe as you can be. I want to make sure that you get home safely. This is a content warning. Right now we are talking about the unthinkable has happened. And so if mentions of kidnapping and stalking are upsetting, please honor your own energy and scroll on. I'm glad you're still here. This is important information. I have spent 15 years in executive protection. I want to make sure that everything that we have to make sure that we can get home safely is at your disposal. No one technique or tool or design is going to keep you 100% safe every time. We're going to vary as many tools as we can to make sure that we are as safe as we can be. Remember, if something like this happens to you, it is not your fault. It is the fault of the person who did this. And anyone who tells you that it's your fault, that you should have done X, or why didn't you do Y, does not have your best interest at heart. They're looking for a way to make them safer, not that this didn't happen to you. I'm sorry, and I'm glad you're still here. What to do if you're kidnapped? The first 24 hours are the most critical. Do what you can to relate to your captor. Talk about yourself in the third person. Talk about your friends, your family. Talk about yourself as much as possible. Use your own name as much as possible. Humanize yourself in the eyes of your abductors. Tell them about your family, your pets, your friends. Make up an imaginary family. Just make yourself a person in their eyes. It's easier to do this if they think that you're not a person. So when people say, the cryptid, no. What are you giving yourself permission to do to me by making me less than human? Make sure that they see you as an actual person with thoughts, feelings, ideas, dreams, all of it. Avoid looking at your captors, especially directly in their eyes. If you can't see their faces, you're less of a threat to their feeling of security. If they're easily showing their faces, it's bad news, and even more important that you get out because you can identify them. Act weak or submissive so they don't raise their mental threat level. You want them to underestimate you so that you can escape. And then plan your escape. How to escape duct tape. I talk about this in every single class that I do now, whether it's protection related or not. I was in Ohio last week and demonstrated a duct tape escape for a room full of people because that's what we're doing. It was my class on social media magic. And that book is here somewhere. Parasocial relationships are the most dangerous part of having a social media presence. People see your videos, people see your content, people relate to who you are, and so they feel that they know you. And that is the most dangerous part of any social media interaction. Make yourself a person. Make them listen to understand who you are. May not be the person that they think you are based on your social media content. Okay? It's absolutely dangerous. During the pandemic, I had a gentleman in the area who, because of the pandemic, was not able to get his medication, and so was without his medication for schizophrenia for a good amount of time. So he was under the delusion that all of the witchcraft authors in the state of Delaware were creating a cabal against him to take him out. He started going to area stores, looking for me, looking for other authors, harassing store owners for our locations, our phone numbers, our addresses. It can be really scary to have any sort of platform. Please take care of yourself. The things that we talk about as far as safety, don't show pictures of the outside of your house. Be very aware of what you're showing and what you're not showing. Don't show someone a key of your house and a picture in front of your house like you see when people say, oh, I bought my first house, here's my key. That's an actual key. I can copy that key very easily now. Please take care of yourself. There's a video of the duct tape escape elsewhere in my playlist, so please make sure you go and look at it. It's a little bit easier to visualize when you can actually see me do it, and it's very easy. When people have this mental block about duct tape, they think that it's some impenetrable, magical thing that because you pull on it and nothing happens, you struggle and you pull and you do a little twist, and you think, okay, this is it. I can't get out of this, and they give up. You can never ever stop fighting. Don't go to a second location. I've put the book down. We're not doing this right now. Never go to a second location. Whatever they want to do to you at that second location is going to be way worse than whatever they could do right here and now. Please never ever go to a second location. So when we're talking about escaping duct tape and they pull and they struggle, the number of people found deceased with their hands and feet bound in duct tape is not a small one. You can never stop fighting. Not ever. I talk about this stuff because I had an actual real life experience. I talk about it in Blackthorn's Protection Magic. I'm not going to relive it here. I love you, but no. I'm a competition shooter. I teach women's concealed carry classes. I've been a firearms instructor since 2010, January of 2010. I've had a security license for a million years. I've been doing this for a very long time. And this man targeted me intentionally, knowing that I had all of these skills. So I asked the police, why would somebody who knows that I'm doing everything right, I don't park in the wrong places, I have all the training, I teach the training myself, I'm a competition shooter, I could unbutton his shirt if I wanted to, like, why? And the detective from the Wilmington Police Department stopped and he looked at me and he said, because he gets off on the thrill of the challenge. You are a challenge. It's not that he thinks that he's going to win. It's that he thinks that he might lose. That's the challenge. So all of the things that I've done mean nothing? No. Absolutely. Keep doing it. Keep teaching it. Keep talking about it. These people thrive in the dark, and we're not giving them any. So I wrote this book to make sure that we don't leave them any dark corners to hide in. You don't get that anymore. I wasn't going to do this. You have a safe day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.